What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another fabulous episode of the Center Beacon. Wanted to take a second as this match gets underway to thank everyone for liking and subscribing and watching my videos. I've had pretty good increases in views and subscriptions lately. I am really humbled by that. It's kind of taken off even a little bit quicker than I thought. So hopefully that means I am doing things that you all are enjoying, because that's what I'm here to do. I really enjoy this game, gaming in general, and I know that I like to watch guys that try to do their best to provide fun and interesting content, stuff that helps us basically enjoy the game, maybe when we don't have a chance to be playing. So thank you for that, really appreciate it. Just talk about this match here a little bit. You're going to quickly see here in a second, this is not the usual silver tier that we're running. Most of my buddies, that's all they have is roughly silver level gear. So that's what I mostly end up playing, because I enjoy playing with them. So that's usually what you see me run in these videos. And you can see by the absolutely gaudy amount of damage that I just took that the guys we're facing across the way here, they're in their gold gear. We're in our silver gear. They're obviously in their gold gear. You can see that triple trebuchet hit me for what must have been 90% plus, of my hit points. This is Pride versus Legion Ferrum are the guys across from us here. And you can see that triple treb, had me on lockdown, and he finished me off, couldn't even get over there. I think as far as the clan matchup goes, it was a 6-on-6 match, but I think we had 4-on-4. There were 4 of them and 4 of us. Each team had 2 randoms. And, as far as the matchmaking goes, I'm not really sure why we got pulled up into this. Supposedly one of my buddies was running something that maybe would have been like a level too high or thereabouts, and might have, tossed us into a little bit more difficult match. I've had a lot of questions about Matchmaker, how does it work, can you explain it, so on and so forth. It's fairly complicated. I don't claim to understand it all. It has undergone many changes, especially in the last couple of months, as the developers continue to try to tweak it to, basically provide fairer matches. You can see in this one we're actually winning this game. I want to be mad at Matchmaker, and the developers, because I'm like, I don't really know how this works, where, we're essentially all in level 4 robots. Weapons are, anywhere from like 9 to say, 10, 11, 12, depending on the bot that it's equipped on. But you can see with the kind of damage that I'm soaking up here, these guys are way running higher level stuff than we are. That triple trebuchet, that Fury over there, I checked out after the game, and he's running all 3 trebs are level 12. So it's kind of hard to play, and when you're taking that kind of damage right to the face every time you're in the open. So, on one hand, I kind of want to be mad at him, but on the other hand, you can see, by watching the gameplay here, it's a fairly even match. It's fairly balanced. We're actually winning, currently, and we're probably playing a little bit too aggressive for this match. It would have been nice. We weren't on comms. We rarely actually even run on comms. It would have been nice to coordinate a little bit and be like, hey, you know what? Obviously, we got pulled up into a gold tier match. Let's hang back, play defense, and let's let these guys, cross this open space. But we're used to playing aggressive and pushing forward, and so that's, kind of what we default to. It was probably unnecessary in this game. We could have held on to what we had and made these guys come across all that open ground. But, this is the way it went down. It was a fun match, and interesting given the disparity in bot levels and weapon levels between the two teams. So, a little bit, I'll talk a little bit on Matchmaker here, but I am planning a more detailed video because I have gotten questions and people kind of wanted to know, hey, how does it work, so on and so forth. Just to be real clear up front, no one really knows how exactly to, the, finest level of detail that Matchmaker works. Pixonic considers it a proprietary, technology, formula, algorithm, whatever you want to call it. They have competitors, so they don't really want it out there exactly how it works, because then it'd be easy for, one of their business competitors to basically copy it and apply it to one of their games. So I can understand and appreciate that. Although I think it would make our lives a lot easier if they did tell us or give us some better guidance on, how to deal with it, so you don't run into things like this all the time. Now, like I said, this match was pretty close, pretty competitive. It wasn't like we were getting run over or anything, and with a slight adjustment to our tactics, I think, this very easily could have gone our way. But what I will tell you real quick on what I understand from both an empirical standpoint and an anecdotal standpoint is supposedly the way Matchmaker is working now is they are weighting everything in your hangar. Every weapon level, every bot level, even some of, if not all of your player statistics are being weighted, a tenth of a point here, a tenth of a point there. Again, this is generally speaking. But it's giving your hangar like a value, like a score, and then I believe they are trying to then match up similar scores as best they can, given time of day, players available, which even with just that variable there can widely swing your matches one way or another. I know I've seen guys, they run the same stuff all the time, and all of a sudden nothing's changed, but they are in a gold level match, or what we all kind of consider a gold level match. Bots at like 10, weapons at like 10, 11, 12, and they're like, what the heck, why is it doing this to me? And it's simply because, that might have been all that was available to try to make the fairest match possible according to, their formula. So, like I said, I kind of want to be mad at this, but at the same time, we're doing pretty good. We're actually winning this game. But it would be helpful if they would provide a little bit more guidance for us. So, you most of the time when we get into these matches and we're severely outclassed by, bot levels and weapon levels, the matches are normally over very quickly. We just happen to have a pretty good team on this one, and we were able to hang in this thing for quite some time. But, that is the basic gist on Matchmaker. I will have a video in the future that's going to kind of go into some more detail. Again, I don't claim to understand it all, but hopefully it can give you guys enough guidance to where you can negotiate it a little bit more successfully. Here's one of the new robots here. That's the little Gareth. He swings that shield to the front there, and only having plasma weapons, I pretty much have to turn away from him. There's not much I can do. And around the corner is the, partial death button Rhino, and I'm pretty much out of the game. So you can see we nearly had this thing right up until the end there. We were really competitive with this. We were winning the game, and we just mech'd out. When you look at the other team and how many more hit points they have and how much higher their weapon levels are, we really kind of, we gave this game away there. We should have adjusted our tactics a little bit, but it was fun. It was competitive. So I want to be mad at Matchmaker and the developers, but only to a point. Because that was a fairly even match despite the disparity in bot and weapon levels. So congratulations to that team. They got us that time. And that's going to be about it for this video. Again, I will have some more information coming up on matchmaking to hopefully help you guys out with it. But until next time, I will see you at the Center Beacon.